It's BoiMaam. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're back for yet another one, and as you can see, this is starting a bit differently. So Durban have offered us the chance to be the captain of the KwaZulu-Natal Cup side. Now we're gonna go ahead and accept that, and as you can see, we are going to start off against Westville. So for the first time, we're gonna go ahead and pick our side. So I have never actually looked at what the rest of this team looks like, and to be fair, it is a lot of dross. So do we have a better keeper sitting somewhere? No, we do not. It looks like pretty much the best team has been picked already. The one change I am going to make is I'm going to finally take the chance and move myself up to 3. So we're going to come in after the first wicket now and see if we can get stuck into games just a touch earlier. Of course, with nothing else that I need to do, I'm going to head back out, accept those changes, and get ready to play this match. So as we have in the previous episode, and as we will from now on, those objectives are going to be on the screen at the start of every episode. Hopefully, we get to knock some of those off through the season and use them to guide us to getting just that little bit better. As you can also see, those 2 objectives suggested in the comments are also included, and if we knock off some of these very early in the season, we'll see if we can replace them with further suggestions from the comments. So keep those coming in, it is really appreciated, and I think it just creates a better all-round experience. Now, without further ado, we're going to jump straight into our first 3-day match of the season, and this time, as you have seen, as captain. So here we go then, our first look at the pitch as the captain of the side, and we're actually going to get involved in this toss. Look at us there, tossing that coin up. Westville calls heads. Can we win our first one? Yes, we do. So what are we going to do? Of course, we're going to go ahead and have a bat burst on this hard pitch and see if we can make the most of all of this. So we're coming in at 3 today, and let's see when we get a bat. And how wonderful this goes. We're getting into bats in the first over, 0 for 1. I think I've kind of done this to myself, so we're going to take it easy first up here. Just leave that alone. So of course, as captain and coming in at 3, we're going to try and stabilize this. Let's fend it off down the ground. We're going to try and hold fort, make as many runs as we can, and try and drive the team towards something quite formidable before we then get on with the ball as well. Okay then, a steady start, and we'll keep doing just this. Okay then, 2 of 13, a measured start. Now can we find some runs? Yeah. Punch that, finds the man, and we'll get across for just 1. Just a little bit of a pickup shot, and I made a decision really late there. Just try and knock one over the top and get this innings underway. We've been taking our sweet time here before that nice shot. And I find this an 8 of 25. Of course, I've been trying to get myself in well and truly first. And immediately, that seems to have helped us find a few gaps. We take another 2 here. That one just pinched to the gap down the ground. Can we get 3? Nope. I've been running really slowly in this match. Like ridiculously slowly. So some spin then, and a fairly spread field with. Just gonna dab that down into the gap quite nicely. We should get 2 here. Quite comfortably. He's changed his field yet again, predominantly leg side now. We'll tuck one back into a gap down there that's actually played very neatly, and a nice little boundary. Good pickup shot, just clipped through. Nicely played. He's tempting me here, keeping the field quite tight. Let's see what we can do. Missed all ends up. So this time I decide not to go full on aggression, and we find the gap quite neatly for yet another 2. So he's got a short catcher in, which kind of dissuades me from playing the sweep, but you know what? Let's go ahead and take that chance, and we place that very nicely. Cut off on the boundary there, but 2 runs nonetheless, and it's probably the best sweep we've played thus far. So of course the longer format is definitely an opportunity to play a few shots and to build up on the skills that we're lacking in. I'm going to take that chance and see how far we can get with it. Just flat batted along the ground. It's not going to run away for 4 overthrows. It does. So 5 runs off that ball. That's worked out quite neatly. So I decided to just go over the top there and pick a gap. And we've gotten 4 more for our troubles. Of course, a very safe shot with no man in that area. Just picked up over the infield and it dots away for another 4. It's the partnership now with 97. And we clip that gap yet again, but this time just for 1. So the partnership on 99 more has gotten out, and now can we tick this over and actually get to our 50, or will we fall short just like him? So on to 48, edging closer to that 50. Just knocked into the gap. And we sneak across for yet 1 more. And now just 1 away. Okay, just 1 run away then. And what can we do here? We'll just pinch the gap quite nicely. We can actually go 2. If we ran any faster, we could probably go 3. But we'll stick with 2. And that is our first 3-day 50 for the season. 81 balls then with just 5 fours, but a measured knock thus far, and of course the plan is to go big. Now, that said, the field has been brought in, and I'm going to take a little bit of a chance here. And I shouldn't have done that. Missed that all ends up, thankfully. Finding the gap there, I don't think that will run away to the boundary. No, it does not, but we get 2 more. Just using a little bit of the precision shots, trying to find some gaps, build up that control. Just getting on the back foot there and pulling into space. Will that run away? It does. 4 more runs to the score and quite nicely timed. Riding the bounce, pulling that away, and that's 4. The funny is now on 24 and we find ourselves in 62. Going quite well here. Now, as I say that, we edge off to the keeper. I think I jinxed myself there. A tame little edge. And that sees us gone. Sticking a bat out at a pretty wide one. Keeper takes a good catch. And that is us, 62 of 102. 6 fours in that first innings. Done fairly well, but not quite good enough. So we'll just go ahead with penchant and send across to when we bat again. Now, Winnie's done quite well. We've made quite a decent score here in that first innings. 1 to 364. And I'm just going to come back here and give myself a ball because this is nonsense. So does not. What on earth is going on? We're back out to bat now, and I just need to have a quick look at the settings after this ball. For some reason, every time I tried to stop there, I couldn't, and I couldn't bring myself into bowl. What on earth? I'm not entirely sure what just happened. That is ridiculous, but as I said, we're back into bat. Maybe we can do something here. So it is the end of day 2. We're on 35 for 1. We're going to come back in the morning and absolutely bludgeon a few, or try to at least, and then get them back into bat. So here we go. The start of day 3, and we really need to get a move on now. Get to a lead of about 250. That's nice. Into the gap. Should get at least 2. Palmed away by the fielder. He actually does quite well to cut that out. Yeah, get to a lead of about 250, and then I think we should be able to bowl at that. Hopefully this time I can figure out how to get myself to get a bowl. Missing that one. All ends up, going hard but playing way too early. Lobbed into the gap. One bounce and should be 4. Yes, it is. So some much needed runs early on here, and we're going to keep going at this. He comes back. This time, pinched into the gap and should be 4 more, I would think. Played quite early, but nonetheless, the result is what counts. So we're in 15 of 20 then, got a little wriggle on, and can we keep going? Yep. Hammered back down the ground, that should be 4 more. And it is. Let's have a quick look at that one. Coming off quite neatly, aggressive ground shot there. Hammered for 4. Step down the track. Yeah. That one is played quite poorly. Nonetheless, we get across for 1. Savora doing not too badly, but of course, we need to go. Yep. Yet again, we pinch that gap. Couple bounces and should be 4 more. Yes, it is. So quite a few lofted shots down the ground now, but that time pumped. It's actually beaten the man. It's beaten the man then. Got away for 4 more. So quite a few boundaries in this innings thus far, and we will keep going. Yeah. Or will we? We've been caught there on 28 of 26. Not great. It's picked out the fielder this time, unfortunately, but that is that, and we'll go ahead and declare pretty soon. Let's bring on Base Mohammed to go a bit aggressively. Come on, bro. Why can I not control this? Am I actually the captain? So I could not stop that innings. And it doesn't look like I can this one either. Match drawn. That is an absolute farce. I have no clue what's just gone on. Couldn't stop it for the life of me. Didn't get a ball in that, and I really have to figure out what the hell was that all about. Okay, so I do not understand what just happened. That is so frustrating. My only role as captain was to avoid bowling myself, and I think we could have possibly got a result if that wasn't the case. I tried stopping the innings, and every time I pressed back, it just kept simming. I have no idea what happened. If anyone does know if this is some sort of glitch or if there's a workaround, please let me know in the comments. Nonetheless, I think that with that first innings that they batted something like 71 overs, we could have possibly got a wicket or 2 and shortened the innings. And furthermore, we could have possibly declared a bit earlier on the final day and given ourselves a ball. We might have not got a result, but it would have been just that bit better having tried. We didn't because we couldn't, and nonetheless, that is that for now. So we're going to pop over to our stats and have a quick look at the objectives as well. And then we'll head off to the selection status and see how we're getting along. Okay, so I filtered the stats by the year 2024, which it is in the game at this point. We played 3 innings, scored 200 runs at an average of 100 and a strike rate of 85.1. If we go over to our full career stats, our average is sitting at 101.18 and a strike rate of 85.61. So pretty much as we have been going. Now popping over to the bowling stats, in 2024, we have a strike rate of 12, an economy of 3.88 and an average of 7.75. Quite ridiculous. Just 48 balls bowled and 4 wickets to our name. Of course, there was that mad innings of 1 for 1, followed by 3 for 30. Unfortunately, we didn't get to bowl this time around, and I'm really going to have a look at how to work around that and make sure that we do bowl in the next one. Now, the objectives look like this. And of course, nothing major thus far. We'll keep working on it and hopefully get in there. Let's hop over to the selection status and see how that looks. Here we are, as you can see, a fair way off the South African Super T20. Getting attention yet again for the South African National Cup and One Day Super Series, and then a fair way off the Pro League Cup. So still there, almost there. We should be there soon. I just hope that that thing that just happened in the last game doesn't happen again, because I think that will scupper our chances of progressing as fast as I think we can. So that is that. We scored pretty well in the first innings, followed by that blitz of a knock in the second. Got out pretty cheaply there, but we were trying to be quite aggressive. The most frustrating part of all of that was we didn't get a ball, and I thought we could have contributed quite handily with ball in hand. Nonetheless, we are done with that, and hopefully we can figure out how to iron out those problems in the next one. I'll catch you there, but if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for everything that is to come. I truly do appreciate your support. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. There aren't a lot of posts thus far, but we're going to keep it rolling so that we can alert you to any future content via those platforms. Of course, until then, Laka, check you. Bye!